In this tutorial today, we're going to be installing a streak tracer unit in an Airsoft AEG. You're going to need tools to disassemble your gun, a soldering iron and solder. You'll need a drill with an 1/8" drill bit. You'll also need a lighter and some kind of adhesive. Super glue or hot glue works best, as well as a pair of wire strippers and a sharp knife. The next step will be to test the unit for functionality. Begin by removing it from its plastic packaging. There should be a power lead, the LED leads, and the unit, as well as a couple pieces of shrink tubing. Begin by taking the battery that you intend to use, or any similar Airsoft battery. Connect the power leads, positive to positive and negative to negative, directly to the battery terminals. If the unit is functioning, the LED should have a bright purple light. Then flip the polarity, connect positive to negative and negative to positive. The LED should not light this time. This tests the reverse polarity protection of the unit. Go ahead and flip the polarity back, positive to positive, negative to negative, and retest. The LED should light again. Go ahead and disconnect your power and your LED leads from the unit. Begin disassembling your gun. You'll need to gain access to the motor leads and the hop-up unit. With the gearbox and hop-up unit out of the gun, installation can begin. Begin disassembling your hop-up unit. The procedure will vary model to model, so you'll need to find the appropriate reference material. Using an 1/8" drill bit, drill a hole 1 mm in front of the bucking lips at the intersection of the chamber and the pickup tube. It is important for the LED to be mounted in front of the bucking lips so that the BB is lit immediately before it is chambered and fired. Using super glue, hot glue, or any other plastic-safe adhesive, glue the LED into the hole previously drilled. Once the LED is in place, check for excessive protrusion into the hop-up chamber. If there is, simply back the LED off while the glue is still wet. With the LED in place, go ahead and reassemble your hop-up unit and set it aside. Next, we'll splice the power leads onto the motor leads in parallel. Get your soldering iron heated up, then remove your motor leads. Using your wire strippers, make 2 cuts 1/2 centimeter apart on one of the motor leads. Then use your sharp knife to connect the 2 cuts. You can then peel off the excess insulation. The bare wire is now exposed. Go ahead and repeat the procedure for the other motor lead. Using your soldering iron, tin the exposed wire. Go ahead and repeat this for your other motor lead. The next step, we're going to splice our power leads directly onto our motor leads, positive to positive, negative to negative, black to black, red to red. Because we had previously tinned both wires, splicing is a simple matter of wetting both solder joints into each other. Repeat for the other motor lead. Now that our 2 leads are spliced, we'll need to protect the solder joint from shorts. Slide your piece of shrink tubing down the motor lead and up over the joint. Then use your lighter to heat the shrink tubing so that it shrinks down to the profile of the joint. Smooth it over, and then repeat for the other solder joint. With the power leads successfully spliced onto the motor leads, we can then reconnect those to the motor. Reconnect your unit to your LED and power leads. Then plug in your main battery, and then cycle the gun a few times. If the unit is working, the LED should light shortly on semi and continuously on full auto. With the unit tested and functioning correctly, you can go ahead and reassemble your gun. If the LED does not light and the unit is heating up, the reverse protection is active. You'll need to remove your power leads and swap the polarity of the connection. With the power and LED leads routed and a spot chosen for the tracer unit, plug the unit in. Never directly connect the LED to the power leads. With the gun closed up, it's time for a final test. With the main battery connected, cycle the gun a few times. If the unit is installed correctly, you should see a bright purple flash coming from the pickup tube. And that's it. You've successfully installed a streak tracer unit in your Airsoft AEG. Thanks for watching.